Check 1 2 check 1 2. Mommy on the Rocks, Casey Chopz. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at MIA on the Rocks. Follow us on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Quick little weekly update. Got the homie Janetzy in here. How are you?
I'm so good.
Appreciate you for pulling up. For people that don't know Janetzy, she's been on the radio for a very long time. English radio, Spanish radio. Currently works at Rich Music, and Rich Music has all the biggest Latin artists, such Daleks.
Simone Dice, Pau Pau. She's up and coming right now.
She's dope.
She's great.
Dope.
I love her.
So we're gonna try something new. We're just gonna run through some local stuff. Do some weekly recaps, entertainment gossip wise, some serious stories. So let's kick it off. Janetzy, talk to me. What's going on?
Breaking and trending. I think we should start off with that right now, right?
Perfect.
Okay, cool. So did you see over the weekend on Instagram, there was a crazy air show that took a left turn, complete left turn.
I saw it on Twitter, the crash between the two airplanes, and then I was going down the thread of Twitter, and I was looking at all the different angles.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, there were some people like in a parking lot, and then you just see it from there, like how the plane just immerses into the ground.
That's crazy.
Pieces everywhere. And I was a little alarmed, though, about people recording it. They didn't really seem shocked. They were just standing there.
I think they're too sensitive to all the bullshit now.
Yeah.
And then no one died on the ground, right? What did it crash into? Do we know?
It just literally went onto a field. Thank God that it went onto a field and not in the middle of the street.
And then I see it like, yo, that pilot, like, how do you not see a big-ass plane? You just run right into the plane. I don't understand what, you know what I mean? I don't know how that works.
It says it was a small World War II Aerofighter plane that crashed into a Boeing B-17 that was called the Flying Fortress on Saturday.
I read that too, so I think the big plane was like an artifact, like a old school.
It was bad.
But is that just negligence on the pilot's fault, or did something malfunction? Do we know?
I feel like negligence when they're supposed to check it. Yeah, 1,000% with the team that was supposed to go ahead and backtrack and check everything. And then something definitely malfunctioned, and then it sucks because then it's like a chain effect.
Yeah. Rest in peace to them. I'm afraid of airplanes, bro. But I don't think I've ever seen two airplanes crash into each other before. I don't think I've seen that.
Nah, I hate it. 9/11.
Yeah.
9/11, but it wasn't even that both collided with each other. So
that's insane.
Rest in peace to them. And then something else that's trending is that Lizzo is set to receive the People's Choice Award.
Wow. What did she do? What did she do to deserve the People's Choice Award? I want to know.
Well,
besides just, be severely obese and our culture trying to normalize like obesity like it's not healthy and dangerous.
We sound fucked up. Okay, so her commitment to breaking barriers and empowering others to use their own voices to create change. But I feel like I agree with you on this because you can create change in different ways, and it's not just by
maybe I don't want to be ignorant to it. Like maybe she is doing some things on the side.
Yeah.
Like, do we know of anything that she's doing like that is creating change that warrants this award? To
be honest, she plays the flute. She's a big girl who sings. Other than that, I'm not a Lizzo fan myself. So I agree with you though. Like, what is it that we're trying to empower other girls? Like, okay, cool. You can be okay with your size.
Right.
But your change triggers should not be okay with I want to be bigger and continue to promote this. So I agree with you.
I think there's two type of friends. I think there's the type of friends, and usually women are this way and men are this way, but women are usually the friends that are like, be proud of the way you are. And men are usually like, yo, be the better you. Like, you could be better. You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that.
I think that we need to like empower people to be the best them. You know what I'm saying? And not lie to them,
But a lot of times, I'll never forget. So, little backstory, and we're getting sidetracked. My mom, I'll never forget when I was like 16, 17, Forever 21 at Sunset Place. My mom was in a fitting room outside waiting for me to try something on. And one of her friends, like some girl next to me, came out in a like super short dress. And her friend's like, yeah, I love it. You look like Kim Kardashian. And then she sees the other dress and she's like, no, it doesn't look good. The girl walks away. And I hear my mom from the outside and she's like, buy the first dress, not the second dress. Because that other dress, you look disgusting in. My mom's like, you don't look like Kim Kardashian. Your friend just doesn't want you to look good. So sometimes it's like, exactly, it's like the truth bomb, or like, is it just, I'm your friend to support you no matter what, but you're not really helping out.
Yeah, you're just comforting their feelings. You're not we can't, like, be healthy, y'all. Like you can always be the better you. Whether you're a guy who's too skinny and needs to put on weight, whether you're trying to lose weight, whatever it is, be the best you.
Are you a Lizzo fan?
No, No.
It's a no
you
for
know?
me too.
And that's what I like about the Latin culture. Yo, they will take like your straight up most insecure and make it your whole name. They'll call you straight
Papa
gordo.
rellena.
They'll call you gordo. They'll call you flaco. They'll call you fucking, you know what I mean? Like they'll take your biggest flaw and make it your whole name.
My mom used to say Juana Getreta, sin culo y sin teta.
Damn, bro.
Super fucked up.
It's fucked up, but it's like, I think we need to operate in truth and not feelings, bro.
1,000%.
Seguimos.
And then this one you're gonna love. A daughter took her father to a strip club for his 100th birthday.
I saw something like video clips on this.
He was living his best life.
Yeah, he had his like face in between some titties and shit. 100 years old.
And a Latina at that.
What was this in Miami?
No, Texas.
Texas. God bless him. Yo, if I'm 100, that's how I want to go out.
His name is Jack and his daughter's Dina. And Dina literally took him to a strip joint. She said it was the best choice.
You know what's crazy is that my dad is like 65 and I want to do this. I think about like, yo, I want to take him to a strip club.
I'm too celosa. Like, I can't.
Yeah?
I wouldn't take my dad to a strip club. I check his phone.
Really?
You never know. Like I call them the espumita hoes. Like you never know if they like. You go to a Vicky Bakery or like Ricky Bakery.
Oh, you think?
You don't know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, I mean, I just. Like, let's.
Especially in Miami. Like you can't trust anybody in Miami.
That man's testosterone probably went up like double, like that little strip club.
Thank God
like,
he didn't die that night. Because
yeah, right. Like. I wonder did he get like a lap dance or something? Like,
I mean, I don't know. But look, it says, rumor is that one of the dancers loved Jack. That was his name. And one was feeding him pepper pasta.
Call me crazy, but I think like he'll live longer. Like, I feel like you need titties in your face to live long as a man. You know what I'm saying?
One last direction before you go.
Yeah, like, bro, that's vitality. Like, stay, you know what I mean? Stay sharp. Like, I don't know.
And then the infamous Twitter blue check, Elon Musk. Anybody can get verified now.
Right. So it's like $8 a month, right? And it comes with certain features, right? I think if you pay...
It's $8 a month, but if you identify by a pronoun like they or their, he said, Elon Musk said in a tweet,
I like that.
That if you identify as more than 2 people, then you get charged
you gotta
16.
pay double. Yo, I love that. I like that. So they or them, y'all paying double. But what exactly is it? Because I think from what I remember is that if you're verified and you pay the $8 a month, you get to upload like higher quality video content and longer. Because right now I think you can only upload like a minute on Twitter or something like that.
But now you can't upload anything because they put that to an end. On Fridays, they had so many mishaps that they literally terminated it.
I saw they fired like thousands and thousands of people, bro. And so they got to find a way to make money somehow because, you know, so $8 subscriptions, I'm not mad at it as long as it brings value. As long as I would pay it, you know, like, because I use Twitter.
I mean, yes, but no. So, like, since I'm diabetic, I'm type 1 diabetic since I was 5. Like, Lily, it was like some false insulin page, went ahead and they posted on Twitter. They said, oh, insulin is now free, y'all, for everybody. So imagine how many people they're misinforming, too.
What do you mean? But
because it was like a fake page.
Right. So from what I gather is that Elon Musk wants every Twitter, he's trying to get rid of the bots like that. So he wants every Twitter account to like have to put in your birthday, your ID and shit. Like if you're signing up for OnlyFans type shit. Like you gotta know it's you to prevent fake people from signing up, you know?
Yeah, well, he says that now, exactly, that's what they're doing. And now starting, supposedly, it's supposed to be next week. So this week, they're supposed to already start bringing back the actual verified accounts. I don't know if they're going to start charging the $8 anymore, though.
And then I saw a call. Did you see the call? I mean, there was a clip that leaked of him talking to like an employee saying like, yo, y'all cannot work remote anymore. Y'all have to come into the office. And the chick is like...
And she flipped out?
Bro, there's a bunch of like blue-haired like liberals. They sit on beanbags all day in the Twitter office and shit, like for Donut Tuesdays. And they barely work and shit. They could work forever. And he's like telling them like, yo...
they can't.
Like people are complaining about 40-hour work weeks. Like, yo, this generation is soft, bro.
Yeah,
he's telling them like, yo, get to work, bro.
No. And Amazon's actually firing. It's not on here, but Amazon's actually firing a couple people. They're doing their sweep this upcoming week. So right before the holidays, before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right? That's evil. That's some wild shit. Like, at least wait till after people make their New Year's resolutions.
Yep.
What else is popping?
UVA, so this shooting on campus. University of Virginia, they just went through a massive shooting, and then unfortunately it left 3 dead and 2 injured. But it kind of hits home because one of them, Deshaun Perry, he was a linebacker and defensive end for UVA football. And unfortunately, he was one of the victims, but he was previously born and raised in Miami.
Wow.
Yep. He's from the MIA right here. He attended Gulliver Prep, and he was unfortunately one of the victims.
And from what I read, like the shooter was like an ex-football player that was part of the alumni.
Gone mad.
And we don't... Crazy, bro.
It's so sad that these shootings are still happening, and you have to live in a world where you're not safe. Like,
our country's losing their mind, bro.
I saw Wakanda Forever yesterday, and as I was sitting down in the movie theater, I just kind of was sitting back in my chair, and I was just looking around like, you're not even safe in the movies. Like, you don't want to think that way, but I'm just automatically programmed as to like, where's the exit?
I feel you, but then at the same token, it's like, this is the thing, like, it'll be like a shooting in a movie theater. That's 1 out of 10 million. I know. You know what I'm saying? But what we do in the media is we take that one thing
and amplify
it. And now we subconsciously think like it's like getting struck by lightning. You know what I'm saying?
It's like we that one guy. The guy that got shot, you don't remember that he went crazy like when Batman came out?
I remember that.
Whatever happened to that guy? We don't even know.
I don't know.
But the media,
he's behind bars. But like, it's important for when things like that happen to like remember stats. You know what I mean? Like, I get into an airplane, I get scared because I just saw on the news a plane crashed. But then I gotta think to myself, 10,000 planes are taking off every single day, and then one crashes once a year. Like, that's 1 in a million. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit to like keep me sane. I gotta think about.
Yeah, you know? Like when it's your day, it's your day.
It's another thing.
Yeah.
Just give it to God, keep it moving, breathe easy.
Well, we're gonna put things a little lighter weight right now. Ready?
Talk to me.
Pete Davidson, how do we feel about him?
My favorite meth head, bro.
And he bags all the girls.
Because isn't it? Because Kim Kardashian was fucking with him too. I mean,
Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian.
Look, I pause, but like what they say is that he got good dick. That's what Kim Kardashian said. What that clip?
She's like, I want to get some of that BDE. That he's got, big dick energy.
Haram, bro, dude.
Well, now he's dating Emily Ratajkowski. I don't even know if I said that name right.
Yeah, it's got 19 syllables in that last name. But what
they were seen holding hands.
So now they're dating, right?
So now automatically that's it. If TMZ confirmed it, they're dating.
What if she just wanted some of the BDE real quick too?
She participated in BDE or ABC, but she's dating him.
He looks like a straight meth head, bro. I don't know.
I don't even know how Kim Kardashian.
And then but he was foul, getting the Kanye's kids tatted on him like that. And then
here
foul.
Too, saying my girl's a lawyer. Yeah, but the thing with the kids is kind of weird.
That's foul, bro. I get why Kanye like wants to fight him.
I'm a big Kanye fan. I feel like I catch hate by that. But
no, stand 10 toes down. Like,
and sweet. Nick Cannon.
Shout out to Nick. Continues to populate the earth. We need people like Nick.
I read something that said that he is paying almost $3 million in child support.
What?
Almost $3 million.
For 12 kids?
Yeah, but why would you put yourself in that predicament? Like, don't you want to buy shoes? Like, don't you want to maybe donate?
$3 million is OD.
Donate to foster kids, adopt a child at this point.
Don't we need to like put a cap on child support? Because like, he has 12 kids. Like, a kid doesn't need more than $20K a month. That's like, bro.
Oh, yeah.
$20K times 12. Whatever, I failed algebra, but like he shouldn't be paying that much. Like, that shit is crazy. But I think he's just gonna continue to like.
But he needs to stop. I understand that it's because he has like a disease. He has don't quote me on it. I may be wrong. He's got leukemia or he's got something. That's why he's been like hospital. I'm Googling. Yeah. He has an autoimmune disease for sure. He has lupus.
But that's not like where he has like an expiration date on his life.
I don't think he has. Is lupus? Hang on. Google searches. Yeah. Is lupus a terminal illness? Sounds so fucked up.
Yo, this is the worst thing to do, by the way, if you have a terminal illness. Is like Google shit.
Stop. You know how many times I've died?
Yeah, no, bro.
It says 80 to 90% of people with lupus can expect to live a normal lifespan.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's what Selena Gomez has.
Oh, I don't know.
Hold.
Nah, I think Nick Cannon is like a different brand of woke, and like he's reading Kangaskhan and dudes who like had gazillion kids.
Selena Gomez has lupus too, and you don't see her out here like getting pregnant, like boop, 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 boop. No,
but like, let me ask you this: if Nick, because this is a good debate, if Nick Cannon can afford it, why can't he just have as much kids as he wants?
Is that even healthy? First of all, my thing is, that's a great topic. This is a great topic. Yeah. With girls too, like, how are you allowing this? Is it that so many failed, relationships, or like guys can't really meet the bar that at this point?
Let me ask you this. What's the problem with Nick Cannon? Is it because he's not going to be able to be there for all the kids? Is that the problem? Like, what's the problem with Nick Cannon getting all these women pregnant? Because this isn't new. People have been doing this all the time. There's families in DR that have like... Like, there's Pepito in fucking DR right now doing the same shit. Got 19 families.
But they have it on the hush.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly, I think it's because we're socially conditioned that, it's mom and dad. And then you're having all these kids. So he's got, with Abby de la Rosa, I think he's got 3 kids. Yeah, it's their 3rd child together. So it's kind of like you want to welcome a child, I guess, into a happy home. You know what I mean? And like be there to raise your kid. He can't really raise his kid. Like, what does he do? Spend 2 weeks with, I
kind of have alternative views on this. Like, I think that as a man, your job is not to be a second mother. I think quality of time is more important than quantity of time.
Well, yeah.
Your job is to go out and be a superhero and come home with stories. Have quality. You're not supposed to be there like a second mom, like day in, day out. Like, I know that goes against what most people believe. You know what I'm saying? But I think as a man, you need to be out and, like I said, being a superhero and providing for as many kids as you have. You have to make sure you provide for all those households.
For all the kids.
But make sure you're spending equal amount of time with everyone and you're not ignoring them. You know what I'm saying? Like
what? Like monogamy or polygamy?
What do you mean?
Like, you can have multiple spouses at once?
Yeah. I think as a man, and in most societies that have ever existed have had that. As long as you can provide for all of them and you can give time to each, you don't need to give time to each.
I just better not find out about
FaceTime with each kid once a week and see what's going on. How's the homework? Make sure you tell them a dope story that has a lesson tied to it so they learn some shit. But you don't need to be, make sure the mom's good, you know what I'm saying? But you don't need to be there fucking day in and day out with each kid. Like, you need a little mystery to where's dad at? He's being a superhero. Like, you need a little mystique. But I have an alternate opinion on this. Like, I'm not
saying you're wrong.
Right.
You could live your life like that.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to.
Right. As long as he's taking care of his responsibilities, I don't have an issue with that.
Right. But either way, I have a problem with it. Like, have you seen those memes like where it's like a TV screen and he's like looking at all the kids? Yeah. Imagine like open house. What if like 5 of the kids have the same open house night in school? Where is it going to be? Like, they're virtually? Like,
you could do like Zoom calls now with
time?
like 20 people. What you mean? You could, but bro, metaverse.
Google
Mark Zuckerberg,
me.
we about to be with the freaking goggles, like in person.
He's about to be like, one moment, I'm here.
Bro, he could go bowling with all the kids in one place now with metaverse.
I don't understand what is possessing him to do all of this.
Look,
or if he has family that like talks to him, like, what do you do?
Is that you don't get like a man's natural animalistic, a woman's natural animalistic. She wants to find the top man, get security, have his babies. A man wants to spread his seed to as much. That's his animal. That's his imperative. Like, that's his sexual imperative to do. You know, like that's just how men naturally want to do.
And to be in tremendo debt.
I don't want to like
child support or like have a crazy baby mama. I'm saying baby mama at this point because obviously it's
maybe he marries them all. Maybe he has them all and marries them all at one time. Like, I don't. Who knows what's gonna happen? It's like a reality show.
What's it going to be called? Loose cannon? Like, that's his reality.
That sounds kind of lit. What you mean? You need to copyright that.
We should pitch it. Okay, how about Larsa Pippen? How do we feel about Larsa Pippen?
Bro, I don't know a lot about her. I just know she's mad disrespectful to Scottie Pippen, bro. She's there, like, didn't she fuck Bad Bunny? Who did she Future?
Future. She supposedly slept around with Future.
How old is this lady?
And supposedly hooked up with Michael B. Jordan.
How old is this lady?
She's 50.
48.
Almost 50. I was right around the ballpark.
You think that's a thing when women turn 48, they want to like get like young dudes, like young dick?
I don't know. I'm 32 and I have no curiosity. Like want to date a young guy.
Yeah, but maybe when you turn 48 and like the dudes your age, you're not doing it for you. You know
well, you know who's going through that? Lala Anthony. She says that only young guys are in her DMs.
I saw that too.
She says only young guys are in her DMs and she doesn't find anything attractive about it.
I've hooked up with 48-year-old women before. Like, I've hooked up with like 52-year-old women.
Are they watching
this? And it wasn't the most...
Probably.
Nah, one moved to Colombia, and it wasn't the most enjoyable experience. So if I'm like a young dude, like
Why wasn't it enjoyable? I just now I'm
She's
curious.
just 48. Her body is not tight. You know what I mean? Like her body.
And
is
she
just
moved back to Colombia? What if she comes back all different?
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, it's just not. It's something as a young guy. Maybe you try it, but it's not something where like you're gonna constantly.
You try it because you're curious.
Yeah, because you hear the whole MILF thing. You hear the whole older women know what they want. You know what I'm saying?
And then you're like, I'm good.
Once you do it, they're all the same, bro. It's the same. The 52-year-old is the same as the 32-year-old, bro. It's the same shit.
I just think it's so weird because Larsa has a 22-year-old son, and not only that, but it's like your ex's your ex-husband's rival because they were friends, but then
And then you probably saw him as a baby when you were like a whole adult. You know what I'm saying?
he probably went to like his 10th birthday.
That's creepy.
I don't know if she does it to piss Scotty off or.
You think like fucking younger people keeps you young though? I be thinking that. Like,
Or does she
if
think
I'm
she's
50
gonna tie into the fortune? Like,
oh yeah, is it money mode? I don't know. I just feel bad for Scottie Pippen, bro. Her last name is Pippen still, and she's.
I mean, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, the guy dodged a bullet, like un dolor de cabeza. Because if this is what this lady's really after, like, why would you even want to be married to that?
Yeah. Charge it to the game, yo.
But then, what guy wants to take it serious?
I'm gonna slide in her DMs, man. See what's going on.
Just feel like come to one of my
I
events.
think she stays in Miami, doesn't she?
Yeah. I think Indian Creek or
probably-
Aventura.
Yeah, Larsa Pippen is definitely walking in Aventura in gym clothes.
Even but the Kardashians canceled her because very similarly, they said that she was kind of like
Hoey.
texting Kanye at late hours of the day. Okay, so dating is really hard, and I think across the board, Miami, Broward, whatever.
Right.
Somebody DM'd me, and they told me that a guy literally, she went on a date with this guy a few months back, but it's been 8 months since she went on that date. And she says that the guy hit her up asking for a second date. Like, would you wait 8 months to ask a girl on a date? But hang on, I'm not done there.
Go.
So the guy, she told him, she's like, why are you asking me out 8 months later? And he said, I had to write this down. He said, are you still an alcoholic? Because apparently she said that she drank a whole pitcher of a margarita when they went out the first date.
It's giving narcissist, but
8 months later, exactly. Like, I feel like he went dating around and then...
he started fucking with the girl that he's been with and
You
like got
think?
back with her, and now he's got nothing, so he's gonna go back to that. It's a number.
Like, he's trying to like check it out again and see if... Because he found nothing in the streets. And hang on, the fact that Christmas might be around the corner, the holidays, you need to cuff somebody...
Do you think that's a thing, like, in Miami? In New York, I know up north it's a thing because, like, it's cold and you can't go outside and you want to be cuddled up with someone. So, like, cuffing season is a thing. But I'm not sure cuffing season is, like, a thing in Miami.
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
I'm not bringing strangers around to my family just because I feel like I don't want to be alone from my... You know what I mean?
I mean, not to the family, but the conversations are always there. Like, when you get to your house, I mean, at least me, growing up Hispanic, I go to my house and it's like, ay, cuando vas a traerle noviecito? Like, what noviecito? And then they start like, ay, pero mira la edad, no hay niño.
Yeah. So
like,
what, you're going to force it, though? Like, enforce a dude that you just met to be around the family? Bro, I haven't brought a girl around my mom and my dad in years.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I'm not with that shit.
Like, but so whoever you do take back home to your mom and dad, like, they're gonna be like, oh shit.
It's gonna be at least 6 months to a year before. I'm not gonna date you for 2 months and introduce you to my parents. You know?
Yeah.
That's quick.
So she shouldn't give this guy a chance then, because if he waited 8 months after their
Women
first
don't
date,
do that. He's stringing you on. He took you out. He was like, and then the chick that he was been fucking with before, he started fucking her. And
he
then,
tried several other options
and
before.
then that didn't work. Now he's just going back to you, spinning the block, seeing what's good. He probably sent that same text message to 4 other chicks, see who's gonna respond. Like,
that was bait?
Yeah, bro. Just see who's gonna respond. Ladies, don't fall for that shit.
Don't do it.
Say like, no, I'm good.
But if we continue,
I did the same shit. I feel like
you told me you were getting a lot of DMs too, like with crazy stories.
Yeah, I feel like I did the same shit. I feel like I've done the same shit before. Like, I took out a girl on a date. I wasn't really feeling her. Then I stopped talking to her, and then I'm like,
We're not doing
horny and
this.
drunk one time. Let me just send launch a DM from half court, see if it goes in, like, and then
All right, so her answer, I'm gonna DM her and be like, "No, no."
Janetzy, plug all your social media real quick. Let people know where they can follow you.
Janetzy on air, and my name is spelled Janetzy.
Can we still use the terminology on air, even though we're doing like pod? I like that though. I'm gonna see.
I mean, I'd have to change my whole IG name.
Yeah, no, it sounds lit though on air still, even though we're like on podcasting and shit. And like on air, it's quiet for all you radio dudes, yo.
Well, if you're listening to the podcast in the car, it's still on air, so that's technically true. Loophole.
Ooh, definitely in the airwaves. I appreciate you pulling up. We're gonna make this a habit. Do this every week. Hit us up. MIA on the rocks. Casey Chopz on all social medias. Janetzy on air. Bow.